No one really prepares you for the loneliness and the agonizing pain and aimlessness you feel when you choose to heal. Just starting on the path, you're just on the path, and the path has a certain momentum to it, and you feel it beckoning you and calling you. And once you start, there's a somewhat momentum that you can't avoid. So you will have things explode, things be destroyed, lose things in your life. You will see a lot of ugly things. And from the perspective of people that knew the old you and liked the safe old you, that did the same things, talked about the same things, was kind of like this coddling ego flotation device for your family, for your friends. They love that version of you because it doesn't challenge them at all. So it's lonely because you're searching for something. And once you start to heal, you're like, oh, this is like, I've experienced a little bit of relief. I'm progressing, I'm maturing a bit. And then it's like hard to explain for the people that never leave that kind of desensitized, emotionally repressed, comatose state. Like especially in families where everyone's at the same level of repressing all of their emotions in your bloodline, in your family, in your extended family. So to them, they're like, what? Trauma? Why are you such a drama queen? Why are you making it all about you? You're talking about all this trauma. You're fine. What are you whining about, Peter? Because really what it manifests as in a family or extended family is just that no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to talk about how there's kind of this like grunty, groany kind of like thing. It's like this unrest and this uncomfortability, like this trappedness with people that like they're these like invisible handcuffs. You think about the people in your family and your extended family. It's like there's like a secret unwritten rule that you can't express your emotions beyond a certain level, right? You know, it could be like your father or like a cousin or an uncle that you only see every 5 years. I would bet that the level of emotional expression between those two, one that you see all the time and one that you never see, not a lot, is just almost the same. It's within the same level or range because it's in our DNA. It's like a lock or like bolt locks on the DNA. So that's why basically if you are choosing to heal, to bring it out, to like express the pain, get it out, your family's triggered by it and they want it. They either avoid it, they run from it, they attack you. But deep down, they know that there's like this bonding thing that's almost like clouds or fog over a village in the mountains, where when you're in that village, you can't see beyond the fog. And you get so used to the fog or whatever that you just think it's normal in that family to not express, and then you pass it down to your kids, this kind of blocked, emotionally repressed, I'm just going to be really tough and really strong and make a lot of money, and that's going to prove my life and prove my worth. And I don't talk about emotions. So the loneliness is hard to describe because I feel like from the perspective of your family, they just don't get it, or you're selfish in environments where it's all about conformity and giving to the group illusion, the group comfort, and you're like, hey, no, I have some value in me, I want to express it. But you're like a bull in a china shop in that kind of environment. But to emotionally healed people, you're just a normal guy. To emotionally mature people that like have some sense of like, all right, I want to progress, I want to go this way, I want to like explore, want to change a little bit. But to people that want to do the same thing over and over, they just want ego flotation devices around them their whole life, of course you'll be a threat. But then you talk to emotionally like adult people and they're like, hey, yeah, you're doing a great job. Seem normal, you're getting on the path. But to those people that don't want to heal, you'll always be a threat. You'll always be kind of like, they keep you at a distance. You're weird, you're mysterious, you kind of like, and it's painful because you miss them, but at the same time, you don't want to have to go back into that world because that world is really sad and depressing. The world where everyone really knows that they're not healing and they're just like treating it as like a comfortable little bubble, but no one wants to leave and confront. And like, so when you do that, it's very alienating, but you're doing the right thing for your bloodline and your children will thank you. Your future children will thank you. That's really the gift of it all. And I think the most important, if not the main accomplishment of life, I believe, will be to have kids in the future, have them can have a positive impact on the world, be healed, have a set of emotional tools, and not have to just spend their life recovering from the trauma that their parents put on them. And make them strong, make them healthy, give them a lot of these tools to go out into the world. And then I can leave a trail of have these kids and make them leave the world a better place. It's the most important thing. It's the only thing. What else should matter?